feel them. Let's put this bird into space. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
You made it. I hope you... I never get tired of staring at it. A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience? I am as much you as you are a part of everything. All points connect to here. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Fair. I wonder what your decision... In order to become that intangible part of you, a part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe. Do you understand what I mean? Unknowingly. For who creates things, but are they one? As for... Much like the death of us, that part is what we walk into the gate of light. But that isn't your only... I have enjoyed speaking to you. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Alô, 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 tá me ouvindo aí? Tá me ouvindo? Pronto, agora sim. 23 minutos de pura coisa boa. Tem que parar com isso, viu? Tem que parar com isso, hein, Leônidas? Deixa eu só... Tá. Isso aqui tá um antes da missão do fim. Oh, vergonha pra Microsoft, mano. Vergonha. Isso daí não tem que passar... Tem que passar pano, não. Não, eu não lembro essa minha nave aqui. Tá. Eu tô casado com ela. Beleza. Tá. Eu esqueço, essa minha nave é grande pra caramba, velho. Oh, era pra estar um marketing absurdo.
Let's put this bird into space.
Oh, era pra estar um marketing bruto, tá ligado? Oh, a DLC, se eu não me engano, ela se passa aqui, não é? Não, não é em Shaya. Tá feita já? Mito. Tá. Preciso descobrir aonde começa a DLC. Deixa eu ver um negócio aqui, pera aí. Você sabe, Thiago? Eu vi que o pessoal falando que tem um lugar próprio que começa a DLC. Qual é a galáxia? Pô, nem vi isso. Pô, aí eu tô triste, hein? Pera aí. Eles não deixam claro, é. Eu sei que é numa constelação, agora eu não sei qual. Eu vi que o glúten começou em uma... Pera aí. Vamos pesquisar aqui, ó. Onde se inicia a DLC? Tem que ir pra Alpha Centauri. Vamos ver aqui. É. Voz. Ah, tá. É mais ou menos aqui, ó.
I will not get tired of that.
É o que restou, é isso. Não, meu jovem, senta. Pô, dura os comandos que eu esqueci tudo, velho. Deixa eu me arrumar aqui porque eu preciso. Chamar a forma da gente acoplar aqui. Deixa eu me arrumar. Agora sim a gente vai iniciar isso aqui. Tá, pra cá. Então. Eu vou ter que abrir os comandos de novo. Dá uma resinha. Aqui não tem câmera pra gente acoplar. Esses comandos às vezes ferra, viu? Deixa eu parar ela aqui.
Hey,
Só ver um negócio aqui, pera aí. Configurações, controles. Cadê? Só de câmera. Permitir virar. Jogabilidade. Botar no modo gráfico. Beleza.
This is Sirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings. Member crew have been analyzed. Do not repeat. Not board.
Agora apareceu tomar no banho.
and you didn't even scratch the paint.
This is Sirac on the Starfield Oracle. We are experiencing anomalous readings.
Vamos lá, que a gente vai embarcar. Tô, pô. Eu vou continuar, né? Que veio a DLC antes. Eu espero que ela não seja muito longa. Rapaz, o que tem aqui? Peraí. Vamos, André, já vamos. Vai ser no mínimo umas 20 horas. E tinha esse traje. Tá, a gente tem que abrir ali, né? Tá.
Dangerously low temperatures here. Keep an eye on your vitals.
Tá, aqui não tem nada. Tá, inventário. Tá, eu tinha vendido quase tudo. Até tem essa arma aqui, mas...
I am grateful for our time together. Are you sure you must go?
Não, não vou voltar pra minha nave. Tá, então ali é pra minha nave. Ih, meu jovem, nada de abrir isso aqui. Ih, meu amigo. Ó, mas é uma pena não tá rolando um marketing pesado, tá ligado?
I cannot give up.
Não, lançou na calada da tarde, tá ligado? Ó, o máximo que eles fizeram foi isso aqui, ó, parece. Eles avisaram na Dash que tava. Ali, ó, Starfield e Shattered Space. Depois aqui, cadê? Sistema. Personalização. Meu plano de fundo. Ó, o máximo que eles fizeram foi colocar isso aqui, ó. Ó, tomar no banho, né? Oh, pelo amor de Deus. DLC era pra estar tendo vídeo no YouTube, vídeo no Twitter, vídeo em tudo qualquer canto. Você falou algo que é real, Thiago. DLC de Persona.
Basira, hold on. You are strong. Concentrate. I'm trying, Surak, but it's getting worse. I can feel my mind slipping. Fragmented. I'll become one of them. You have to get away from me. No, I will not leave you here. It's pointless. We share this fate. This is our end.
Esse é o nosso fim.
No, it's happening. Surak, run. I can't stop it. Basira.
Ih, rapaz. Nossa, eu esqueci que com essa arma ela me joga pra trás.
Meet your death.
Ah, ela voltou ao normal, mano.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Tá, eu peguei um fragmento.
Is someone... My mind turns against me. I must return to engineering and make one last attempt to...
Será que a arma de luz não vai ser boa contra eles? Não, né? Tá, eu tenho que Encontrar os registros. Vou procurar os registros aqui então. Não, a Microsoft, ela é muito foda com isso, mano. Ela devia criar vergonha na cara e, pô, lança uns trailers, faz um marketing bacana. Pô, é a grande DLC do ano dela, tipo... E... explorar aqui pra baixo aqui. Aí eu vi, mano, eu vi que o Prata mesmo lançou um vídeo logo cedo, né? Roupa de laboratório Varroom. Engraçado que a Andrea tá quietinha, né, mano? Tá, isso aqui meu tá normal porque não foi resetado. Posso até usar isso aqui, ó. Escudo reativo. Ficar invisível é da hora também, viu?
Something has gone
Pô,
horribly
isso é
wrong.
terrivelmente errado.
We were in orbit directly above Dasra.
Ah, o Prata logo cedo lançou vídeo, né, mano?
A sudden energy surge. I fear the source came from the city itself.
E não é esse. Ó. Só? Sério? Tá de zoeira. Esse traje azul feio. Fogo. Tá, a gente tem que ir ali embaixo agora. Ah, o Prata deve ter feito um vídeo puto, né? Cadê? Tá muito lá embaixo.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Fragmento do vórtice.
This is Sirac Fetal.
Esse aqui é o registro pós-acidente.
After the initial jump, areas of the Oracle have somehow been...
Vamos ir atrás do segundo ali. Focozinho.
Again, we are triumphant.
Vamos passar pra cá. Tá fechado. ser.
Maroon operations are always as self-sustaining as possible. We need to get past these crates somehow.
Pô, tá bonito isso aqui, viu? Voltei. Voltei. Ô, que dia vai ser o brinde aí? Eu tô tentando acertar com os meninos, Thiago. Que tem que fechar 2 times, né, pô? Não, o meu também tá instalado já.
Did they have anything of value?
A gente tem que vir pra cá. Quero saber o que é esse fragmento do vórtice. Basicamente dá uma volta.
The mission appears to have outweighed.
Pô, a ambientação disso aqui tá top, viu? Tem que comprar os registros e agora a gente vai voltar pra tirar a gravidade, eu acho. Alguma coisa aqui ainda.
This is Iraq vessel. Post-incident log. The Oracle has continued to jump.
Continuou
It is
dobrando.
completely out of our
Está
control.
completamente fora de controle.
Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is Not only that, but I believe the initial surge of energy we experienced is transformative. With each passing day, more of the crew succumb to whatever residual energy we were exposed to. Most are instantly hostile.
Ou seja, eles começaram a ficar hostil por causa da energia que
At least momentarily.
foi se espalhando. Não, e meu filho que abriu o jogo, eu tava com uma visita aqui em casa, botou pra baixar tudo e abriram ele. Eu falei, pô, velho. Aí me quebrou, viu? Tá, eu tô sobrecarregado. Nossa. Não, me quebrou de uma forma. Que aí, pô, aí ferrou, viu? Deixa eu ver aqui que eu vou ter que jogar umas coisas fora. Tem que jogar umas coisas fora. Pô, vou jogar esse aqui fora. Tudo que isso aqui acaba sendo até um pouco melhor. Ai, ai. Tem que subir agora. Gente. Beleza. Esse aqui é o protocolo.
One of the power cells dislodged in the last jump. The gravity. They're restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No!
Eu já tô sobrecarregado ainda. Beleza.
They're coming!
I got you! Ah, gonna take more than that!
Tem que vir pra cá.
This is Sirac Vital.
Vamos ouvir o
This
que
is
ele tá
Sirac
falando.
Vital. Post-incident log. I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy that is turning the others. How long will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
Agora a gente tem que encontrar o caminho.
controls. Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
Tá, agora eu tenho que descer, né? Vou pegar uma bateria dessa, porque vira e mexe.
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Foi.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
E é por isso que eu troquei o play.
The Vortex Phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Droga. Beleza. Iniciar mainframe.
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station lockdown completed. All major systems on standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning, station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Nossa, a instalação teve um salto.
Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Hello, love. Take care, love.
Incoming transmission.
This is DOS recalling the Oracle station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Poor Sirach. So close to seeing their efforts realized.
Mas a DLC vai ter conquista, né?
Clamps released. Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Hello, Captain.
People never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Captain, hello. I am.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
We are no threat to House Baroon, I promise you.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. No signal should have left this system. But the Oracle was lost.
It was deemed necessary at the time. We will reevaluate that decision in light of what has happened. Boris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. We received the automated transmission, but you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent!
What's happening?
Hear me?
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you.
Rapaz.
What has happened?
Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? Oh, Great Serpent. Is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The scaled citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. What do you mean? Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to? Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? By the serpent.
He said that? I heard nothing. Given the gravity of the situation, surely there is no way you would joke about such a thing.
It is no joke. The experiment was a secret, even to many of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen.
Lá vai a gente se enfiar em uma treta.
People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance.
Dúvida.
From our calamity. and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine provenance, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. You even have my assurance that your compatriot here will also remain.
Eles não estão reconhecendo ela, mano?
But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? We, the people of House Varun, are the promised. The Great Serpent has blessed us with knowledge of the future and our place in it. Our service to him guarantees us a place in the new worlds he will create when he returns to enshroud the universe. A greater gift could not be bestowed upon you. Well, efforts to do something, anything about. I believe your arrival, if not, it must be ordained that you would appear before us now.
Certo. Para onde eu começo? Vai, vamos lá.
Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! I must tell you what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived.
Oh?
It was the center of explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. And we are still in danger. Council!
E o Sedan? Você tá, mano? Tá de boa.
What is the meaning of this? Is there a problem, Makula?
Outsider here in Dazra.
Is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost?
Nice.
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. And soon,
Kakarote é um que tá na lista, mano.
Will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands. Herald Inaza will show you the way.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. No, Husk. This is a pact. Ah, the Sanctum Universum. Are you sure we are so different? Do your pilgrims not seek... Jinan Varun found that higher power on a grav jump. I cannot force you to enter.
Ah, eu tenho que dizer que tá tudo
The
pronto.
serpent slumbers away.
Tá tudo pronto, bora.
Then enter, and I shall guide you out. For this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
Vai jogar a DLC também, não, ou não? É tranquilo, Thiago. Beleza, Thiago. Caminho do vídeo. O que tá no seu backlog aí, Thiago?
I will await you at the end of the serpent's path. Before House Varun, there were humans.
Comecei
First
agora,
on
Dan.
Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls.
A gente tem que chegar numa estação estrelar e tal, fazer umas coisas. Aí a gente é jogado pra cá.
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated. Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice.
Não, assim, eu tô achando do caramba, tá ligado? Tipo, eles estão explorando uma casa que, tipo, a gente quase não tem muita, tipo, que eles falam dela. Só a Andreja, tá ligado? Tipo, quando a gente casa com ela, que ela fala alguma coisa. Mas muito superficial.
He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the
Mas tá com uma
burdens of
pegada
their
meio
former
Dead
lives.
Space, tá ligado? Tipo, o ofídio, as coisas.
Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Peguei carne, não peguei? Deixa eu ver.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
Tá, agora a gente vem pra cá. Se a gente tivesse se machucado. Mas o jogo graficamente tá muito bonito, velho. Tipo a DLC em si, né?
At first, in these very caves, Jinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent, and it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding, the great serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too will do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Com queimaduras. Mano, o detalhe dos itens é muito pica, velho.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual. While none since none of the room have stood before the great serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
Ah, eu vou ter que ir atrás de 2, mano. E...
If you are free soon, could we talk? I am glad we have a moment. I am having trouble maintaining my composure. Finding myself in Dasra has been overwhelming.
Tá bem?
That is a complicated question. No. I was not. After everything that we have been through recently, I worried I might never see this place again. For that I am grateful.
Tá, né?
If only this were just about me. The Great Serpent has always demanded much of
Ah, eu
us.
também fiz, mano,
As
porque...
individuals.
Não, a Sarah é
And
muito
as a whole
chatinha,
of
velho.
House Varun. But to see what has transpired here, it is hard to believe this is part of any plan. Truly, it is a disaster.
Sério, não. O que morreu no meu foi o cowboy. Tinha um filho.
That is an incredibly heartless view of the situation. Regardless, now that we are here, surely you must agree that we should do everything we can to
O
help House
personagem
Varun.
sentou, foi?
And I appreciate that. It is an incredible commitment you have made to become one of the promised. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined such a thing.
Vou perguntar pra ela.
I am not sure. But what might have been does not matter. You are
Pô,
one of
e o
us now.
peso de fazer essa missão com ela, acho que vai ser muito melhor também. Muito maior assim, sabe?
I appreciate it all the more for that. I know we have much to do, but I did not want to leave it unsaid. Thank you.
O personagem desceu do nada, velho. O jogo tá com uns bugzinhos
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
Não vou ser hipócrita.
Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
Tá, vamos falar com o Duff. Foi isso que eu peguei. Ah, uma espada. Então você não teve muita escolha então, né, Dan? Vou tirar o capacete do meu. Aqui não muda muito, né?
How may I assist you? Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council. We are all that is left after the disaster that has been. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance
Se a
of
Sarah
hope.
morreu, tipo... De mulher mesmo assim, tinha só a Andressa, não é? Não lembro agora.
Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow Jinan Varun and his descendants. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might grow and prosper. Our three families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun and offer counsel to our leader. I understand. Until you were one of us, we could not trust you.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrive.
Yes.
Forgive me, I am no scientist, but as it has been your arrival and your interaction with Anasco, a plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down.
Tá, a gente vai ter que ir lá falar com ele, então.
Do you know the scientists out at the Mati station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right.
Milha toda? Fechou?
The view of the Citadel from this plaza is never so clear. So many buildings used to be in the way.
Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given this... To what do I owe the honor? Did he now? How magnanimous. But approval is... I will spare you. One cannot. We had the beginning.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear directions.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute. What should have been a cooperative effort turned and so, construction never began. We have... The council just so happens to represent the 3 houses under Varun's banner. Each of those houses need more the speaker here.
Tá. Meter essa aqui.
I don't disagree, but allow me to impart some advice. Most would consider that disloyal. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. If you're here, the council, I need to oversee the first convert in generations. The only one to have heard from the speaker since the disaster. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahima to help me. She had at least some experience with the original. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for them. And we have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research. Let me These phantoms, the vortex.
Então a gente tem que ajudar as 3 casas.
Yeah, if only there were some less disastrous way we could have discovered all this. I know. We have encountered. Second, these horrors we have managed to collect. Well, they have. I do hope you are not questioning the thoroughness of my The process is simple and depend. Yes, depending on how much we have been. These phantoms, the vortex. Well, then you are in luck. We have encountered. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. These horrors, we have managed to collect enough to run while they have no use in the development of the morning device, if this is hardly the time to be turned. The process is simple enough and dependent.
Tá, como as coisas foram afetadas pelo desastre.
Just look around. I'm sure you have at least. And those left behind. I hope that not enough to have prevented it from happening. If I had,
Qual é o
it had
próximo
been
agora,
UNESCO's
Dan? Vai
primary
fechar.
goal for some time. A way to recreate Jinan Varun's encounter with the Great Serpent. Everything we knew about grav drive technology, every scientific advancement we'd made in the last 100 years was poured into it. Towards the end, I was just so exhausted. I asked for a brief time off. Of course not. I left the project. Some...
Já vamos ver a casa Candic primeiro.
House Kadi.
If you could complete the path, it gives me more hope for the others.
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Yes?
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Rasma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice? I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken. Along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the zealots to be so bold.
The zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Maleen. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. House Maleen was fully dedicated to Jandar Varun. They objected when his brother, Jarek, was chosen to take over as leader. They knew he would bring an end to the Serpent's Crusade. It's why they abandoned their house and became the zealots you know today, to continue what they believe is genocide. Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we... It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. And that's where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an... This... As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time, forcing them to give up the get the information.
Understood.
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll get... If being just don't... What better way to surveil a threat? It's
Eu já
important...
vim direto uma carta suspeita, viu?
The Zealots don't trust easily. They'd never trust. The people of Dazra look to us elders for strength and guidance. We cannot... Don't let my Great Serpent keep you.
Eu não terminei aqui, gente.
Good to see you.
To reiterate, I don't know where... Their name is Merrick. This... Once I made the decision to go through with the negotiation. Now that the situation has changed. It's not the family name that complicates me. As I said, forcing them to give up the information. Get the information.
Understood.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick.
Ela tá mais acima. Fazer um save. Vai dar merda.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? Oh, so you're the heretic turned vindicator who thinks they're one of us now. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yours? Perhaps you need to lay off the Koza, my friend. You're talking nonsense. Absolutely ridiculous. Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Rosma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here. Easy. You ask me where Sahima is, I refuse because my work is vastly more important than yours. Then you go back to Auntie Rosma and tell her to go through with the negotiation. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And like I've told Rosma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, Oh, I don't think so. Yes, it's something I have considered. Perhaps you're right. I suppose that's a possibility. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, you're the only one that knows. If word spreads, I'll know exactly who's to blame. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Rosma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned. It better.
Ah, eu saí. Não era pra ter saído, velho. Entrar de novo.
Something I can do for you?
I can't believe this is happening. You must have gotten the location. I figured they wouldn't be completely forthcoming. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra. I can send you the coordinates. Epsilon was once a research station, with a focus on grav. The Zealots have since.
Então essas estações sombra.
The Shadow Stations were established during the Serpent's Crusade. A series of secret military. The idea was to have this way if one. Shadow Station Epsilon is one of many Zealot bases. As I mentioned before, The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. I see you have a grasp on how these types of negotiations work. I'll stall the Zealots as long... That being... No, Jamal wants an update before...
Beleza.
Vindicator, a word before you go. Tell me, Vindicator, what do you... I'm impressed. You've already learned quite a bit from your time with us. The Zealots are widely frowned upon with it. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. Has my dear sister given you any history on her? I'm glad to see you're well-versed in humanity. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make it. The truth is, she's had this particular group. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council.
I would argue that what you describe would be considered treason. And rightly so.
A casa é muito misteriosa, velho. Me conte mais sobre a situação. Ela perdeu o controle sobre os fanáticos?
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily.
Me conte sobre a situação.
House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power, she's been employing them. The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. What none of us expected was the disaster. The aftermath is what Razma has lost control, and is putting... And that's what I wish to speak to you about.
Puts.
House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether. How astute. I want you to put an end to any connection. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the Zealots.
House Kadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
What we need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back. I see I misjudged you. How unfortunate. Well, should you change your mind? And Vindicator, this conversation's...
Passar a bala em todo mundo, você é louco? Tem que ir pra lá. Clínica.
Perhaps it is not so where you are from, but we demand law and order here.
Yes?
Hopefully the soldiers are all out on missions or patrols.
Eu tenho umas armas mais pica aqui.
Apologies, but you're sorry, but you will have to. You do not have approval to trade with me.
Que bosta, hein?
All I am saying is that I am not pleased with the recent outcome. What is it?
Ó, antes de eu sair... Pra cá, rapidão.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment.
Tem alguém que cuida das naves aqui, não tem.
Our sins must have been considerable. Vindicator. Vindicator. Vindicator.
Será que é ele? Deixa eu ver.
I am not sure what to make. Move, no loitering.
Need something for your ship?
It has been too long.
Well, so, if
Preparar minha nave.
your ship seems fine to me. Good day.
Vê as naves que ele tem.
Of course, of course.
Engraçado que todas as naves são padrão preta, né? Caraca. Revelations. Tá.
How may I help? Hope something catches your eye.
É assim? Não? Então tá, né?
Ooh, writing in style, I see.
Ih, rapaz. Posso por aqui? Deixa eu ver.
So many have been displaced. How many more have been lost?
Esperar ele se recuperar aqui. Fala, Dan. Como pega o carrinho, você vai chegar numa loja de estaleiro onde você arruma a sua nave, compra as coisas e vai falar com o cara. Nossa. Tô sentindo o drop de FPS, nervoso, viu? Tem outro?
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
O FPS no planeta, meu amigo. E ali. Então ganhei mais um ponto. Beleza. Maluco. Pô, deixa eu ver se não tem como eu invocar meu carro aqui, não? Pessoal, vou fazer o seguinte. Vou salvar daqui. E à noite a gente tá de volta, beleza? Vou sair agora, fazer umas coisas. À noite a gente vem e continua aí a DLC. Fechou? É nozes, um beijo, um queijo e eu me vou.